Now, let's talk about this young man, Joshua Wong. He's one of Hong Kong's most prominent student activists. Here he is tweeting a little earlier. Hello world and hello freedom. I've just been released from prison. Withdraw the extradition bill. Carrie Lam step down. Drop all political prosecutions. And here he is walking free, looking, as you imagine, focused and relieved. He was one of the faces of the 2014 pro-democracy protests, and he's just served a month in prison connected to them. Well, now he's got a new protest movement to be part of after these vast demonstrations of the last couple of weeks. Joshua Wong turned to them when he spoke earlier.
Hong Kong people will not keep silence under the suppression of President Xi and the Chief Executive Carrie Lam. Carrie Lam must step down. What Hong Kong people ask for is to totally withdraw the extradition law amendment.
Now, these protests are focused on stopping a new law that would allow extradition to mainland China. And despite the Hong Kong authorities saying they're going to postpone the bill, this is what happened at the weekend. Another enormous protest. The organisers say 2 million people turned out. Police say it was around 330,000. Either way, the scale of it is there for all of us to see. And as you can see, it was a peaceful event. Some people dressed in black and also carried white flowers. This was a contrast actually to what happened last Wednesday when some of the protests turned violent. Police used tear gas and water cannon. Some demonstrators tried to tear down barricades and to get into government buildings. Also got these pictures from today, much smaller scale protests, but they have still managed to block certain roads and cause disruption in Hong Kong. Now, Joshua Wong, as soon as he was released, went back to what he's known for doing, rallying his supporters, this time outside a camp by a government building. He's in familiar territory. This is today, this is 5 years ago, when he was central to the Umbrella movement and he addressed protesters many, many times. Well, Joshua Wong's release has been covered all around the world. This is the Washington Post on the story. And in this report, it argues that the protests so far in Hong Kong have been deliberately leaderless to avoid the kind of prosecutions that put Joshua Wong in jail.